Hello students. Now in this module of chapter 3 playing with numbers, we are going to learn about least common multiple, or we can say LCM. Now what is LCM? The lowest common multiple of two numbers is the smallest natural number, which is a multiple which is common in both the given numbers. Let us see an example. Let us find out the multiples of 4 and 6. The multiples of 4 are 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32, 36, 40, 44 and so on. And the multiples of 6 are 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, 36 and so on. These multiples are obtained by multiplying the given number by natural numbers. Now, as you can see, 12 is common in both 4 and 6. You can see 24 is common in both 4 and 6. So, the multiples which are common in both 4 and 6 are 12, 24, 36, 48 and so on. Now, the smallest multiple, the lowest common multiple is 12. So, 12 is the lowest common multiple of 4 and 6, or we can say that LCM of 4 and 6 is 12. Now let us see the method through which we can find out LCM. So there are two methods to find the LCM. First is prime factorization method and second one is division method. So let us learn first prime factorization method. In prime factorization method, we find out the prime factors of the given numbers. So the prime factors of the given numbers, that is 12, 24 and 18, are as follows. As you can see, on dividing 12 by 2 I get 6. 6 by 2 I get 3, and dividing 3 by 3 I get 1. Similarly, on dividing 24 by 2 I get 12, and on dividing 12 by 2 I got 6, and dividing 6 by 2 I get 3 and 3 by 1. Now on finding the prime factors, these are the factors of 12, that is 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 2 by 3. That is 2 is repeated 3 times, 2 raised to 3, where 2 is the base and 3 is called the exponent. And 3 is repeated 1 time. I am not mentioning 1 as it is understood that 3 is 1 time. Then 24, the factors of 24 are 2 3 times and 3 1 time. Again you can see the factors of 18 are 2 repeated 1 time and 3 repeated 2 time. Now in LCM we are taking all the factors, but the factors which are repeated the maximum time. As you can see, 2 is repeated maximum times, that is 2 raised to 3. Here 2 raised to 1, 2 raised to 3 and 2 raised to 3. So we are taking 2 raised to 3 as the multiple here. Then we can take 3 which is repeated maximum time, that is 3 raised to 2. In the other two cases 3 is repeated only 1 time. So 3 raised to 2 is the maximum number of times the 3 is repeated. So 2 raised to 3 multiplied by 3 raised to 2 means 2 is multiplied 3 times and 3 is multiplied by 2 times. On finding the product we get the LCM 72. Now division method. In this method we are dividing all the three given numbers by prime numbers. So on dividing all the three numbers simultaneously, we get the LCM as 180. We are multiplying all the found factors, that are prime factors, and we get the LCM. So let us see. 36 divided by 2 gives 18. 45 is not divided by 2, so we'll keep it as it is, 45. 60 divided by 2 gives 30. Similarly, 18 and 30 are still divisible by 2. So on dividing that I get 9 and 50 respectively. As 45 is not divisible, so I'll write 45 as it is. Then I can see that there are none of the numbers which are divisible by 2. So I will take 3 because 9, 45 and 15 are divisible by 3. So on dividing by 3 I get the other number, that is 3, 15 and 5. Now I will again divide the number by 3 as 3, 15 are divisible by 3 and keep the number 5 as it is. Lastly, I get the two numbers, that is 5 and 5. I will divide by 5, the next prime number. So I have received all the prime factors, that is 2, 2, 3, 3 and 5. On multiplying all the prime factors I will get the answer, that is my LCM 180. Now applications of LCM, where it is applied. So LCM is helpful in finding out an event that is occurring again and again, or if we are purchasing something in multiple items to order, to have it enough, or to figure out when something will happen again at the same time. That is the event occurring. Now let us see an example. Sarah is thinking of a number that is factor of 126 and multiple of 3. So what is the smallest number she is thinking of? So that particular number is factor of 126. So factor of 126. So let us find out all the factors of 126. 26 divided by 1, 126. 126 divided by 2, 63. 126 divided by 3, 42. 126 divided by 6, 21. 126 divided by 7, 18. 126 divided by 9 will give you 14. So the factors of 126 are 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 9, 14, 18, 21, 42, 63 and 126. So we have found out all the factors of 126, correct? Now that particular number is factor of 26 and the other condition, it is a multiple of 3. So multiple of 3 is 126 divided by 3 is 42. As you can see here, 126 divided by 3 is 42. So 42 is that smallest number which is Sarah thinking of. Now Jane is thinking of a smallest number that is multiple of 33 and has 6 and 3 as its factors. First step, we are supposed to find out the multiple of 34. So let us find out first 5 multiples of 34. Children, whenever they are asking you to find out the multiples, so approximately you should first find out the first 5 multiples each and every time. Further you can go, but maximum you should find out 5 multiples. So the multiples of 34 are 34, 68, 102, 136 and 170. Now 102 is only number which is divisible by 6 as well 3. Yes, I have applied here divisibility rule. So my particular number should be divisible by 6 as well as 3. So what is the divisibility rule for 6 and 3? Yes, for 6 it should be divisible by 2 as well as 3. So I can say that all the numbers are divisible by 2. Now I have to see whether the numbers are divisible by 3 also. So for 3 we will find out the sum of the digits. So first one, 34. 4 plus 3, 7. So 7 is not a multiple of 3. So it is not divisible. 6 plus 8, 14. Again not a multiple of 3. 102. 1 plus 0 plus 2 is equals to 3. 3 is a multiple of 3. So 102 is the smallest number Jane is thinking of. Okay. Now let us see another example. Wendy goes to park every 4 days while Susan goes to park every 5 days. What day will they meet up at the park at the same time? Now here we are supposed to find out the multiples of 4 and the multiples of 5. So we can say that Wendy and Susan will meet on the 20th day. Let us see some properties of LCM and HCF. Yes. So first one is HCF of a given number is not greater than any of the given numbers. If I tell you to find out the HCF of 2 and 3. So HCF of 2 and 3 is 1 because both are prime numbers. So 1 is not greater than 2 and 3, that are the given numbers. Now next one, LCM of given number is always greater than any of the numbers given. Now see, here 4 and 5 are that numbers. Okay, so their LCM should be greater than the numbers given, that is 4 and 5 are the smaller number and the LCM will be the greater number always. HCF of two co-prime number is always 1. Yes, likewise 2 and 3, if we find out the HCF of 2 and 3, the highest common factor will be 1. So 2 and 3 are called the co-prime numbers. Reversely, if HCF of the two numbers is 1, if HCF of any two numbers comes 1, then that two numbers are called co-prime numbers. LCM of two prime numbers is equal to their product. HCF of a given number is always a factor of their LCM. If A and B are two given numbers and A is factor of B, then A will be the HCF of these two numbers, that is A and B will be the LCM of these two numbers, that is A and B given. Let us see the relationship between HCF and LCM. The product of HCF and LCM of the two numbers which are given to us, if we find out the product of HCF and LCM of this, it will be equal to the product of the numbers. Now let us take an example. Assume that I am giving you two numbers, that is 24 and 36. So I have found out the highest common factor of 24 and 36. So HCF of 24 and 36 is 12 and LCM of 24 and 36 is 72. Now I am finding out the product of the given numbers. So which numbers are given to me? That is 24 and 36. So the product is coming 864. Now I am finding the product of its HCF and LCM. So the product of HCF and LCM of the given two numbers, that is 24 and 36, is 72 multiplied by 12, that is 864. Both are coming same. This is the relationship of HCF and LCM, that the product of the given numbers, that is 24 and 36, when we multiply is equal to the product of their HCF and LCM, is the product of the HCF and LCM of that given numbers. Now let us see an example related to this. HCF of two numbers is given, that is 12, and the product is 2160, and they are telling us to find the LCM. So here product of the two numbers is equal to HCF multiplied by LCM. So we'll place the value. The product of the two number is given 2160, HCF is 12 and LCM. So LCM is obtained by dividing the product of the two numbers by the HCF given. So on dividing, I'll get the LCM 180. So if we have HCF and if the product is there, we can find out the LCM by relationship between HCF and LCM. Thank you.